What's up everybody, my name is Adam Sierpinski. In this video we're going to be talking about my two fretless basses which I had custom made by Maruszczyk, which is a company headquartered in Germany, and the basses are made in Poland. This is a fully custom bass shop that allows you to spec any build you can imagine with different scale lengths, different pickups, different woods. Anything that you want to have done is pretty much on the table, and they do so at an incredible value price. That doesn't mean it's cheap. It's not like going to Guitar Center and buying something that was made in China or Mexico, but compared to any other fully custom shop that I'm aware of, they're an incredible value and they do good work. So I will be showing you these basses close up, playing you sound examples, and I'll also be talking about the customization process and showing you what I think they do a great job of and what I think they do to a lesser degree than, say, Fodera or F-Bass or some of the much more expensive custom shops. So subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, all the stuff that helps me out, and let's dig into these basses. Alright, so this is the Jake. Jake is their P-bass style bass. I got P pickups, Aguilar P Hot. These are loud pickups. I got Hipshot bridge and tuners and the drop D tuner, which is really nice to have. I actually use this more than you'd think. I play with a guitar player who plays a lot of Pat Metheny tunes, and a lot of them are in the key of D. It's nice to be able to hit the root on the last chord of the song. So I like that. I wish I wasn't such a hipster with the fret lines. I got these little ghost lines that you can see from the vantage point of the player, but the audience doesn't see them. I thought that'd be cool, but up here, due to the angle that I look at it versus the skewed angle that, you know, is perpendicular to the fingerboard, it makes me play sharp if I'm looking. Like, I might as well not look up at the upper octave. And I think for that reason, I would either want real fret lines that go across the whole fingerboard, or I think F-Bass and some others will do where, starting in the top octave, they'll do the ghost lines on the G string side, which makes more sense because that's where you're going to play up here. Quality is really good on everything about this bass except for the pickguard. I don't like the way that the tort looks. It looks sort of like a photo of a tortoiseshell pickguard was printed on linoleum. That's what it looks like to me. So I don't know, maybe one day I would swap out this pickguard for like a third-party pickguard that's a little nicer, but it's not a big deal. I think it looks fine on camera or from the audience's viewpoint. It's really only up close like this that I have an opinion about that. I have TI jazz flat strings on this, the short scale ones. They barely fit on the G string. You can see I only have 2 loops around this tuning peg, so I was barely able to use these short scale TI strings on my medium scale bass. So that's the Jake. Really, really fun to play. Alright, so this one is the Elwood. It's their jazz bass style bass. I've got, again, Aguilar pickups. And what I want to do for this one is go to their website and kind of walk through what it was like to customize this bass and compare what you see in their on-site images versus the final product. Okay, so now let's go to their website, which is public-piece-customshop.de, and configure a bass. So I'm clicking on the Elwood, which again is the jazz bass style bass, and I got a 4-string. I got a medium scale. Now mine is 33 inches, which is not on the menu, but this is one of those things where you can email them for permission to do something custom or put it in the comments on your build. So you pick whatever's closest and ask for the modification. So mine is 33. The body that I got is Walnut, which doesn't, I think it was on the menu when I got it. Now you would have to ask for it special. And in terms of the top wood, I got Buckeye Burl. And we can skip color and finish. That doesn't really apply to a Buckeye Burl top. What did I get for the neck? Looks like just maple, so I probably just left that at default. I think I got a gloss finish, and I probably didn't have much of an opinion on nut width. Carbon rods, yes, I added them to make the neck stiffer. And then fingerboard, you'll see that for Ebony, they have a note here that says, they do not accept any warranty for cracks after shipment. That scared me a little bit. I considered going to Macassar Ebony because of that warning, but I rolled the dice with Ebony, and it's been great, by the way. There have certainly not been any cracks. It's been an amazing fingerboard, and fretless. So you can see this is starting to look more and more like my bass. And then if we go over to headstock, I think I got a matching headstock, and then pickups, Aguilar. Now they don't have the pickups that I asked for the soap bar style pickups because I went with narrower string spacing, 17.5 millimeters instead of the standard 19-inch string spacing, and I don't like when the exposed poles are not the same width apart as the strings are. I've heard that actually sounds just fine. It's not really a problem, but visually it would drive me nuts. So I custom asked for a different Aguilar pickup. I can't remember if they charged me extra for that or not. Either way, it would not have been very much. I got the active 3-band Aguilar pickup, like so. And hardware, I asked for black hardware. Bridge spacing, of course, 17.5 isn't one of the options, so I would have had to ask for something special. I don't see Hipshot. Oh, here we go. So I probably picked 18 like that, and then asked for, please adjust it to 17.5 or custom order a 17.5. I can't remember which they did. But at any rate, what you're seeing here in the configurator, it looks an awful lot like what I ended up getting. And I think they did a really great job of building it. So the last thing I want to do on this video is show you some more examples of what these basses sound like, but in a full band context. So I'm going to go through some of the videos I've already recorded on my YouTube channel and show you some clips of me playing this bass or the Jake with a full band, and you can check out what that sounds like. And leave me some comments. Let me know what questions you have about these basses. I'd be happy to answer any questions that I'm able to. And subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Thank you.